Alright, hello, welcome to my tutorial on how to use the TF2 importer. It is going to be very bare bones and basic on how to go about making your item work to be submitted to the TF2 workshop. So first what you want to do is go to this button here that says workshop. You're going to be brought up to this page here, which is your importer. You'll get a 30-second countdown before it lets you in. It depends on your internet and random other factors for how quickly it goes down. So once you're at this page, you can click publish new item, and then you can fill in the blanks here, but you can leave them blank up until when you're willing to submit your item. So once you're at this screen, you can fill in the blanks here or leave them blank up until upload. And then what you want to do is, if you're uploading a cosmetic or taunt, go here. If you're uploading an unusual effect, click here and upload the zip. If you're uploading a map, you go under this tab. I'm not too familiar with maps, so I'm not going to go over that with this tutorial, as well as I'm not familiar with taunts, so I'm not going to go over that with this. But with cosmetics, you click cosmetic, and then you select the class that you would like to upload your item to. For this tutorial, I've made a very basic hat for Scout, so I'm going to click Scout. Then you're going to see that there's a few tick boxes that lit up. These here are the parts of the mercs that you're able to remove. So for example, Scout, you're able to remove the dog tags, his hat, his headphones, as well as his shoes and socks. Sniper, you can only remove his hat. Soldier, you can remove his hat and grenades. Demo man, you can remove his grenades and his shoes. Medic, can't remove anything. Heavy, you can remove his hands. Pyro, you can remove his head, grenades, and his backpack. Spy, you can't remove anything. And engineer, you can remove his hat. So, with today, we're going to be doing Scout item. So we're going to be removing his hat and his headphones. Then you're going to want to get your level of detail models ready to go for submission in this item. So you're going to have 3 separate models. A level of detail model 0, which will be at most 1,400 tries, triangles or polygons. Then you're going to have level of detail model 1, which will have a maximum amount of 1,000 tries or polygons. Then you have your hat level of detail 2, which will have a max of 700 tries. So just to show you what happens when you have an item that is too detailed for each spot, I have this hat here. This has over 1,400 tries. You will get this error and it will remind you the amount in your limit. So let me upload level of detail 0, and then let's try to upload another one with too many tries. You will get another warning, a failed load, and then it'll show you how many tries that this level should be. So let's put in the proper one, and then one last attempt. Let's try and put one that is higher than the amount required or given. And as you can see, it won't load. So you're going to want one with less than 700 triangles. Once you have those models in there, you're on to putting in the textures. So you have 2 options here in this drop-down menu, all team and specific team. The difference between these two is all team, it'll be the same hat colors no matter what team you're on. So let's upload a texture for that one right now. So here I have 3 materials. I have the red team hat, the blue team hat colors, and a backpack icon. That is for later. So let's upload the red team hat. You can mess around with these values. They'll help change how your hat looks in lighting and how glossy or how shiny or how matte your item is. You can also upload a normal map, which can help add depth and detail to your items, but I don't have one for this item. And then you can also add in a few other things like glowing, translucency, as well as cube maps, which kind of give your items a reflection. But again, we're not really going to go over those in this tutorial. So you're going to click OK once you're happy with your settings you have. Then you're going to click preview. If you've done everything correct up until this moment, then once you click preview, it should load and render in your scout with the hat. So as you can see, we now have our scout with a hat on. And then you can check if all your level of detail models are working with this drop down menu. And as you can see, scout gets less detailed as well as the hat. And now let's check out blue team. As you can see, it's still red as we only uploaded one texture for this item. So let's go and change that. So now we can go to specific team, and now we can add a color that is specific for blue team. Click OK, go to preview. Now, as you can see, we have two separate color schemes for these hats based on each team. Once you're happy with that, you can make them do a laugh taunt or something to test out if it's still rigged properly. Be sure to do this with each level of detail because sometimes things go wrong when compiling multiple models at once. Click OK, and now what you're going to want to do is give your item a name. So let's call it Hattie McHat. And let's upload the backpack icon that I made. Once I'm happy with this, I can check if I want to change the equip region, but since it's a hat, I'll make it a hat, and because it's a hat, I will make it a hat. Now let's click verify, finish. Now you can put whatever tags of whatever classes you made stuff for, but as it's scout, we'll make it scout. And then, as you can see, we have all these different options. Be sure to only select ones that you feel are necessary for your hat. So for this case, I'm going to do headgear, but if this was a Halloween hat, I would click Halloween, or if this was a Smithmas hat, I would do Smithmas. If it was a taunt, I would click taunt. If it was unusual effect, unusual effect. And if I was clicking Warpaint, I would click Warpaint. Now, you're going to want to put in a description. This hat is a hat. And you also want a backpack icon, not a backpack icon, a thumbnail for your item. You're going to want something that's flashy and nice, but for this tutorial, I don't have one, so I'm just going to use my backpack icon. Then I'm going to click submit. It'll publish the item. It might take a while. And now that you have that, you're ready to go and click submit. But what you want to do is you can add some more pictures to make your submission look more fancy and make people want to vote yes for your item. If you worked with this item with multiple people, you would want to click add another user, select the person that it was, and then figure out your percents with each other. And then you would click finalize. Then you're good to go. Make sure that all the revenue is correct. And there you go. You've uploaded your first item. And now you're going to need to wait for Valve to approve it so that it could be seen by everyone online. Hopefully that is helpful. If you need any more help, be sure to leave it in the comments below. And thank you for checking this tutorial out. Hope you have a good one.